When we're examining the descriptive statistics for a continuous variable, there are two types of statistics that we can use: measures of central tendency and measures of dispersion. In this video, we're going to talk about measures of central tendency, which are the set of descriptive statistics that describe the location of the center or the average of a given distribution. And there are four different types of central tendency measures that we can use: the mean, the trimmed mean, the median, and the mode. So the mean is the most common measure of central tendency. And we can calculate the mean by taking the sum of the total of the observations divided by the number of the observations. In R, we can calculate the mean of a distribution by using the mean function. So let's say we want to calculate the mean of our music perception variable. We see that the mean is negative 0.001. Now the trimmed mean is a little bit of a less common measure of central tendency. But the trimmed mean is a calculation of the mean with a certain percentage of the highest ranked and lowest ranked scores removed. A common use of the trimmed mean is in figure skating judging, where they remove the highest and the lowest scores. Now in the social, behavioral, psychological sciences, a commonly used trimmed mean is 10%, meaning that we remove the highest 10% of scores in the distribution and the lowest 10% of the scores in the distribution. And we can calculate the trimmed mean by, again, using the mean function, passing in the variable, and then using the trim argument. And we'll set it to 10%. Now note that we need to specify the trim value as a decimal. So the trimmed mean of our music perception scores is negative 0.008. Now the median of a distribution is when we rank order the distribution, cut the distribution exactly in half, and calculate the exact midpoint of that distribution. A common convention of using median is something like house pricing, where we want to eliminate extreme values in house pricing that may affect our interpretation of the mean. Now we can calculate the median by using the median function. Let's again take a look at the music perception scores. And we see that the median is equal to negative 0.02. And our last measure of central tendency is the mode. And the mode is the value in the distribution that occurs most frequently. Now there isn't a function in R to calculate mode, so we need to use a package to do that. So let's use the desk tools package. I already have it installed, so I'm just going to load it using the library function. And now we can calculate the mode of the distribution by using the mode function. Note here that the mode function is a capital M. And we see here that the mode of the distribution is negative 0.02, and the frequency for which that value occurs in our distribution is 9. So within our distribution, negative 0.02 occurs 9 times. Now the reason why we don't have a mode function within R is that we can use mode for both categorical and continuous variables. So for instance, if we want to calculate the mode of a categorical variable such as instrument, we see that the mode is guitar, and guitar occurs 89 times within the variable. And so again, the four different types of statistics that we can use to calculate central tendency of a continuous distribution are the mean, the trimmed mean, the median, and the mode.